The Valley's Best Rock 105.1 The Blaze. It is Friday morning. Last night, Justus was hanging out at Maya Cinemas to check out the new Joker movie. Let's find out how it was.
The movie industry is made up of two separate but equally important groups. The theaters who display the movies and the critics who overvalue their opinions. These are our reviews. The Morning Blaze is bringing justice to the movie.
Okay, so this is a big movie release. Obviously, there's been a lot of interest in this since they announced that they were going to do this. I have my reservations about seeing it. Before we get into all of that, the Joker, thumbs up, thumbs down, just baseline, was it good?
Yes, thumbs up.
Okay, now everyone who's seen this has been raving about it, that it might be, I've been seeing things, like literally I've seen movie of the year, which I find a little suspect, but is it that good? Is it 10 out of 10 good, or is it...
For me, it wasn't that caliber movie. It wasn't 10 out of 10. Like, the story's something you've seen before.
Okay.
Of a guy that just loses it. It was very Taxi Driver-esque type movie.
Okay. Falling Down, Taxi Driver, one of these kind of I've had it with society movies.
Yes, that's nailed
That's
it.
it? Okay. So if that's it, and that's what it looks like when I see the trailers, let me ask you this. Could they have done the exact same movie without connecting it to the Joker character?
Yes.
Okay.
That was even the plan from the get-go. Like, Joaquin Phoenix just wanted to do a character movie of a guy just slowly going insane. And then Warner Brothers is like, we have this Joker script. You can do it with that. And we'll have Todd Phillips direct it and Martin Scorsese produce it.
See, this has been, for people who have been asking why I have been down on this movie from the jump, this is the reason I haven't been excited to see this movie, because this was so transparent to me what's happened. Warner Brothers owns a license that they feel is valuable. Just like anything else, Batman, Superman, Joker, it's the character license. But they don't want to write a cheesy script. We have this other movie we think you might be interested in. If we tie it to a character that's worth money, everyone will go see this movie and will make money hand over fist. That's what this movie is to me. That's what it seemed like it was. Now that you've seen it, though, do they do a decent job of incorporating the things you would know about this character into this movie? I mean, does it feel like it's really him, or is it, like I said, is it just falling down?
A bit of both, because like they do what Todd Phillips did when he wrote it. Again, this is the writer-director. Because the Joker doesn't have one specific origin story, he pulled from different stories that have been told.
He's not supposed to have an origin story. That's the whole point.
I know. But like the Killing Joke is probably one of the most famous ones.
Right.
You see that because he's a stand-up comedian who occasionally gets his butt kicked by people for no particular reason.
People just beat him up?
He doesn't fall in a vat of acid, so like there's that.
Oh, okay. Well,
but
all right.
Yeah.
Now Batman's not in it, as we've discussed. No Batman in it. Okay. The other big question I have about this is this going to be like, is this where they're going now? Like, is this the Joker in these movies? Are there going to be another one, or is this a one and done thing?
It's supposed to be a one and done thing. That was Joaquin Phoenix's whole thing of being against superhero movies. He didn't want to do multiples. That's why he turned down Hulk and Doctor Strange from Marvel. It's because he didn't want to appear again. So it's supposed to be one and done. The director said we wrote it to be one and done. It is also kind of open-ended if we wanted to. Like he said if he's down for it, that he would be up to do another one, but
okay. And it's a rated R movie, right? So don't bring your kids to this movie.
You're watching 2 hours of a guy just go insane, basically, and it gets pretty dark with stuff.
Okay.
So do not take your kids to this.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Deadpool, like this. It's a comic book character, but it is not a comic book movie.
I have great frustration about this because on one hand it does look like the movie's probably pretty good, so I don't want to sound like I'm just tearing it apart, because it looks like it's probably genuinely well put together. The cast is great. Joaquin Phoenix looks like he does it great. Does he
oh my god.
Okay, so it looks like it's really good. The problem I have as a comic book guy, and this is where my nerddom reigns supreme, is that what happens when you put something like this into the masses, people who don't pay attention, this just becomes the story now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spend the next rest of my life explaining to people how this movie is not really the Joker. Like, I'm going to have to keep doing this because I'm going to run into people and have conversations. They're going to be like, oh, well, I saw the movie and I know what happens. And I'm going to have to say no because I've been reading the book since I was 4 and that's not what happened. But that's just me. I guess you can still enjoy it. All right. So Justus gives it the thumbs up. Justus, what are you going to see next week?
We're going to go check out Gemini Man.
Oh, that's the Will Smith fights himself movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will be weird because Will Smith already doesn't look like he ages. And he's
got a
somehow
younger-
fighting a younger version of
They
himself.
actually had to make him look older for this movie,
Right?
which is the weird special
The
effect.
CGI is on the real character.
All right,
not
big
the
thanks
fake
to our
one.
friends at Maya Cinemas for hooking us up again with tickets to go check out The Joker. Go see it this weekend at Maya Cinemas. Next week, we give you a chance to go check out Gemini Man. Good job, Justus.
Thank you, sir.
The movie industry is made up of two separate but equally important groups: the theaters who display the movies and the critics who overvalue their opinions. These are our reviews. The